guys, can you hear me now? Hopefully it's working now. I'm gonna hope so. Okay, good. That's good. Yeah, the first go around it wasn't working. And I had to put private to shorts because just in case YouTube gives me any issues, I can appeal. Anyways, we're not gonna get into that. We're gonna get straight into the live stream. As some of y'all know, I'm going to be taking after this live stream, this is gonna be my last live stream. Like, not all together. This is not gonna be my final live stream. I'm just going to take a break for 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah. So this is my Midnight Dragon. He currently has no name. He kind of looks bigger than me because he's the closest to the camera, but that's far from the truth. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're going to have to show my face for the first 3 minutes because YouTube's like, yeah, we need to see your face. So that's a new rule, which is why I'm gonna have to take a break and I'm gonna have to figure that out. So for today, I am going to be showing my face. Okay. So this is my nameless dragon puppet right now. Yeah. So this is it is kind of sad that we have to do it this way, which is this is at this point kind of like a hangout live stream. So I can't control YouTube. That's all I'm gonna say. They're all their new rules as much as I want to say. I feel like so here's the thing, that there's gonna be a poll. I don't know when this poll is gonna be out, but I will be looking. It's probably best not to be giving your name suggestions during a live stream because it's gonna be really hard to go back to them. If you maybe, I mean, you can always just put them. You can always put them in like. So I got this on. So now you can just see it does not take over my whole arm, and it looks different because it's like, yeah, yeah, this could be better, guys. I'm sorry. So here he is with the arm sleeve. I mean, again, it could be better, but I can't. I really can't control YouTube. I think they made some sort of rule where you have to be visible in live streams now. It's very unfortunate. So I really can't control it. But yeah, this is a Midnight Dragon, by the way. Hello, hello, Bumble Creations. Hello, Shelly. Sorry, I can barely see the comments because I don't have my glasses on. Which is what makes the way I used to do my live streams so much easier. Hi! So hopefully within maybe 6 weeks I can get better setup for live streaming, but right now we're gonna have to do it like this. My arm hurts. I'm just gonna say that, my arm hurts. You know, I think YouTube is just making it so much harder for YouTubers now. I don't know if y'all know, you know, about the whole UK thing. I don't know if y'all know about that. I don't know how many, like, what y'all know about what's changing on YouTube. I mean, they're removing the heart button, and I'm gonna just explain why that is. So, apparently, Gen Z is saying that the thumbs up emoji is, now disrespectful. What? Like, what? So you're telling me that, you know, we can't use the thumbs up, and now YouTube has to put a heart thing instead of the thumbs up. And YouTube actually removed the dislike button. Isn't it? That's just stupid, because now all people can do to say they don't like content is literally just say, oh yeah, by the way, so you're gonna have to go and you're gonna have to click not interested now. Isn't that nice? No, it is not. Y'all think this is like a good idea and everything. It really isn't. Oh my gosh. The dragon doesn't have a name yet. Currently there is a short right now and a post where I'm allowing people to name my dragon. So right now the dragon is nameless. Yeah. yeah, unfortunately. I mean, I'm just gonna say my arm hurts doing this for like, I don't know how long. YouTube's making this so much harder for us YouTubers. No, because the nameless is not a good name, because then people are just gonna keep putting name suggestions in the comments and everything. That's, I mean, good suggestion, but so this is the other side. I figured I'd just kind of like, yeah, this is the other side. Something special about them. There is literally a moth right here. It's a lunar moth. Also, I have strict mode on the comments. I mean, this seems to be working. I mean, at least not all the comments are like, oh yeah, we're gonna block all these comments. Alicia, that's not bad for a name, to be honest. I mean, honestly, it'd probably be pretty cool for some people to see, like, because I mean, Vershini is my dragon puppet for my graduation special. She has a Indian name, so that's actually pretty good. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to be doing my live streams a little different than they are usually ran, because I have to basically show my face now, apparently. I don't know if that's like a rule now, but it seems like it is, because every time I do a faceless live stream, it doesn't do well. I had to do 2 takes of this live stream, because the first one I accidentally ended. The second one, my voice wasn't working like so we're at least glad that that's not. I love how, like, on the other side is like a fur, almost like a fur pattern. And I love how at least it matches. That's pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty nice dragon, if you so to think. I mean, yeah. I really cannot control YouTube right now. So, YouTube is just like, we're gonna do all these things, and we're gonna make it so much harder for YouTubers. And then, yeah, that's what it does. It makes it so much harder, and then they don't really think about these things. Like, the whole AI moderation thing, I do not agree with that. I feel like the whole AI moderation thing is kind of stupid. I don't have a red one right this second, but, that does remind me, I need to start that poll, because it didn't do well. It didn't do well in the, hang on, I have to turn off my camera so I don't accidentally click the wrong buttons. Okay, what should the next milestone celebration puppet theme be? Okay. Sorry about this. I have to turn off my camera, otherwise I'm gonna accidentally click end stream, and we don't want that. So, plus, I'm gonna be, like, all up in the camera right now. Nature. We already, well, I mean, some people, we already kind of did a night themed. So we're gonna probably just remove day, maybe, hang on, I'm thinking. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Okay. There we go. I think that's seeable, right? Okay, there we go. Now that's working. This poll did not do well in my community post, so polls that don't do well in my community posts, they end up on these streams. So that's kind of what we're gonna do. So we're gonna have to just show this a little differently. I guess. There we go. It might be a little farther away from the screen, but yeah. Yeah, hopefully something wins by the end of this stream. If not, this poll is going to continue to be in the community post until we actually have a winner. Because last time, there was no winner. Oh my goodness, there was no winner, and people just could not pick a good one. They were just like everything was tied between fire and ice, nature, and night. That's crazy. You know, that's crazy work when you're trying to do like this poll thing. Hello, Weekend That Berries. Hello, Bumble. Let's see. Did I miss anyone else? Hello, Swift Clips. Hello, The Truth. If you're still here. Yeah. It's so much harder to see all those comments from a distance. I actually apologize. Which is why I'm gonna have to take a break from live streaming for a while. Because if I do that, I would be able to do things a little differently. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. So I might have to get up closer to the comment, which was gonna slow this down, unfortunately. As much as I don't like it, YouTube's like, yeah, we have to. Hello, Charles. Hello. I'm sorry your phone is broken, by the way. Question? Honestly, for my answer, I would probably pick fire and ice or nature because, yeah. Yeah, I need glasses, but the glasses I have, they are not going to stay on my face. Because one of the little, one of those things that, like, go on your ears? Yeah, one of those things fell off. So, my glasses are literally not hot glued, but they're super glued together. And, well, let's see what this comment is. Okay, got it. Hide. We're gonna hide that. We're going to put this user in timeout. Thank you, YouTube, for putting that in. Thank you for hiding that. Trust me, you guys do not want to know what that dude just said. You really don't. People are weird, you know? People are so weird. Hello, John. I'm sorry I have to keep getting close to the camera. I can't help it. YouTube's just like, yeah, you're gonna have to do this a specific way. Wow. So, yeah. So, this is Charlie, by the way. I'm gonna stand up and show him because that way YouTube's not like, oh yeah, you're not the age you say you are. YouTube, chill out. That's all I'm gonna say is YouTube, you need to chill out. This is the best I got, unfortunately. Yeah, this is Charlie right here. I might have to turn around the camera because I just see him. He's like this big plushie. He has his collar. He has a name tag, guys. Look how cute. You know what? Maybe so much. I'm gonna have to take this off. Good thing I have two hands. I can do this. Look, there's his name. It might be backwards. That is cool. Hello, Beluga. I think I probably just mispronounced that. I am so sorry. Look at this. This is Charlie's whole collar. I think a lot of people. I have done like 2 night and day dragons. I can show y'all one real quick that I've done. Yeah, it's a stuffed animal. Yeah, I showed this. This is now on my profile pic for my main email. But I'm not gonna say what my email is because that's personal information. If it was a real dog, I would not be able to pick this little guy up like this. I'm literally picking him up. He might look bigger than me, but that's because the dog's closer to the camera than I am. Oh, 8 votes. See, this poll did so much better than it did in the community posts. I don't know why some of my polls they do. Maybe it was because it was under the other poll. Maybe that's why, because sometimes people... Yeah, I've always wanted, like, a real German Shepherd, but because I don't live alone yet, in fact, right now, I'm getting my first job, so, yeah, y'all know how that is. And a lot of people are like, well, when you're 16, you can get a job. Okay, here's the thing. High school was stressful. High school is full of bullies, and some people, yeah, they can get into a job when they're aged up enough, but I can't because I have mental health issues. We're not going to get into that. I mean, I can just simply say I have PTSD, but I'm not going to say why because YouTube is going to literally, like, ban me if I say what it is. Like, low-key, that is literally what YouTube would do. Oh, what was? Wolf. So this dog is literally about the same size as my dog. He's a German Shepherd Husky mix. So we're gonna put him back here for a minute because he's gonna be so much easier to show if we just do this a little differently. Yeah. But before we go, I do have another. Like I said, I do have another night and day dragon. I mean, technically, this is a galaxy dragon. It's another night themed dragon. So I've shown this one before. I'm actually glad this poll is doing better. But it seems like, I feel like a lot of people would argue between nature, day, and fire and ice. That's what I'm beginning to really realize about this poll situation. And fire and ice basically won, but, so which means a lot more people like fire and ice theme. There was another theme, but we're gonna save that for probably, unfortunately, we're probably gonna do that on Halloween sometime. So, I might be able to just get Halloween specials. That's what I might do. I don't know. Because there's a chance I'm gonna be getting a job soon. Which also means there's gonna probably be less live streams, which is why I have to take a break from live streams. It also means this channel is gonna be more on I'm gonna make a video on that, on like all that, and why I'm like taking a break from live streams. So I mean, this is more of like a milestone special live stream, so it's not really something we should talk about during this live stream. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn my camera around real quick. I swear, YouTube, if you say one word,